Well, now, in conclusion, yeah, I know you've been watching this series of I lost money, I did this and I did the other. Now, in conclusion, tukubaliane hii kitu moja. Let us not have what we call the idle money. Wacha nitumie lugha rahisi for you to understand. Na maanishanga aje nikisema idle money. Idle money ni pesa ambazo wewe mwenyewe umeziweka tu hapo. Hauna aim ya kuziinvest, hauna aim ya kuzisave ndio upate capital. Zimekaa tu kwa mfuko ama kwa bank ama kwa account yako ya M-Pesa ama whichever the place ama chini ya mattresses. Hiyo pesa ambayo umeziweka tu hivyo idle hazifanyi kitu yote, ndio zinakufanya wewe uingie kwa vitu ambazo tunazina kitu kama gambling, right? Kitu kama gambling ndio inafanya uingie huko ndani, gambling. Alright, unapata unaingia kwa uncontrollable alcohol taking. Okay, alcohol taking. Alright, unaingia kwa vitu zingine tunasema hata mpango ya kando wanaingilianga hapa. I mean, sijui kama realize kitu moja, mwanaume kama hana do hawezi cheat. Most of them. Unajua huwa wanasema kitu moja, let me tell you one secret. Huwa wanasema ukiona mwanaume ametulia mahali ha cheat, they don't cheat in any way. Huyo mwanaume because of two reasons. Number one, either huyo mtu ni mwokovu, anamuogopa Mungu sana sana sana, na hataki kukasirisha Mungu. He is into salvation. Number two, hana kakitu. So either of those two reasons. Now the point is this, let us not have the idle money. Tusiwe na pesa ambazo zimekaa tu idle, has to zidedicate anywhere. And by the way, kama kuna watu nakuanga amejua hii siri, ni matajiri. Most of the rich people, unaweza shtukia hata ukimwambia kupea 20,000 hana kwa mfuko, na this guy is worth millions of money. Cause huyu mtu lazima take time, maybe ende withdraw ama fanya ama liquidate some. I mean, they just have a weird way of actually handling money that is quite different from the populist or the majority of the people. So in conclusion, nataka kumaanisha hivi. I'm gonna make this one a bit brief and precise and to the point. In conclusion, namaanisha hivi. Let us avoid as much as we can to have an idle money. Na kuna njia ambayo unaweza fanya ndio avoid kuwa na what you call the idle money. What is it? Idle money unaweza huwa unaipata kama huwa haunanga budget. Na usianze kufikiria ati budget ni ya watu matajiri. No, budgeting can actually apply to anybody who is out there. Hata kama una make 1,000 kwa siku, 2,000, 5,000, unalipa 10,000 mwisho wa mwezi, 8,000, you can actually incorporate budget in your life. Na kama labda hauna responsibilities nyingi, maybe haujaoa, huna watoto unasomesha na all those kind of things, make sure that at least immediately after getting your money, get a huge chunk of it. Na kama maybe you're watching this video from the Gulf, outside the country, remember mali uko si ati umeenda fun, you're there to make money. So if you can expand the basket of your savings, make sure that you save way more than you even spend. Huwa na advise, if you're outside the country, save way more above 60% of your income. 40% iachie matumizi ya kawaida ya nyumbani. Okay? Now that's how we do it. Now, even if you earn that small amount of money, kubudget inamaanisha chukua kalamu na karatasi. Andika chini, rent yangu inatumia hii pesa, chakula changu kinatumia hii pesa, transport inatumia hii, mavazi I buy after this period of time. So by that, you already know. If I earn 20,000 at the end of the month, najuanga 10,000 ama 15,000 yote ishaenda. Imelipa nyumba, imelipa stima, imelipa maji, imelipa transport na all those kind of things. Inabaki ina 5k. So immediately after kupata 20k zako mwisho wa mwezi, chukua 5k, funga tu macho direct. Kama utadecide kuweka kwa sako, kama utadecide kuweka kwa money market fund, kama utadecide kuweka somewhere at least mahali una invest, or rather una save na una invest at the same time. Let me tell you one secret. Nowadays sisi kama kitambo ati 20 kitambo ma 1990 whatever, ati kuinvest lazima tungekusanya pesa zifike kiwango kubwa ati zaidi ndio uanzishe biashara, ama sijui kununua shares zilikuwa sijui lazima unominatiwe na nani, sijui kuingia sako sijui nani lazima kunominate na vitu. No, nowadays is quite simple. You can actually invest at the comfort of your couch. It's quite simple, and I always tell people like this. And well, I may forgive the boomers, the quite an old people, because they may not know how the world is turning in terms of the technology. But the millennials and Gen Z, hii ni kitu mshajua one thing. We actually not heading, we are already on the technological aspect. Na sasa hata watu sasa hata wanawaacha technology, watu wanaingia kwa kitu inaitwa AI, artificial intelligence. So kama wewe hata mambo ya technology bado imekuacha nyuma, tunaacha technology, we are heading over to the AI, that is the artificial intelligence. All right? So what do? Avoid having that idle money, have the budget kila kitu. Hizo zenye unajua huwa zinabaki juu as your surplus, take that amount of money, channel towards actually what we call what? Investment. and saving at the same time. Guess what? Hiyo itakutolea mambo mingi akina gambling. Because unajua hii story na gambling inakuwa ni kucheat the process. Story na akina alcohol taking and uncontrollable and all those kind of things, okay? Because whenever you have the money in the pocket, I know why inaekanga mfuko joto, you feel good and all those kind of things, but it means bad for the health of your money. Alright? And I always ask people a very simple question. Na nitakuuliza kwa hii video. Let me ask that very simple question. Why do we give birth? Mbona huwa tunazaananga ama tunaoa na tunazaana? Probably utaniambia, hey, because of the continuation of the generation. You may argue, hey, it's a command from God, give birth and feel the earth and all those kind of things. It's true. But now the point is this. If you want to continue your generation, then why are you killing the generation of your money? Because even money love to make babies. That's for sure. Meaning, when I say money love to make babies in literal way, I mean like, hey, guess what? That money yenye wewe unapatanga mahali umeajiriwa. Na usidharau mahali umeajiriwa. It may be a place that you do not love, but it is the primary, source where you can actually get your capital to invest in future. That's a reality. All right. So the point is this: that money that you usually get at the end of the month, day, or the week, that is the money that is called the parent money. Now that parent money, because why am I calling it the parent money? You've really engaged yourself physically, emotionally, all those kind of things have actually engaged. And that's why once you get that money, you usually have the emotional attachment towards it. You usually say, hey, I will take a vacation, I will drink, I will do this, to at least, kupea mwili shukurani, and all those kind of things. The reason is why you do that, because that money usually have a very, very strong sentimental attachment towards it. All right? But once you get that money, you do not incorporate the emotional aspect of your life. Uzichukue, uzigawanishe, zingine ziende kwa matumizi ya kawaida na zingine percentage uweka towards an investment. Guess what will happen in your life? It will make it easier for you, cause one thing, that money that you actually channel towards investment, tunasemanga create another stream of income. First of all, kama una realize unakuanga na one stream of income, actually you're heading on the wrong direction. You're supposed to have at least multiple channels of income. Did I say it right? Exactly. You're supposed to have at least multiple channels of income. How many? Well, they say an average millionaire, they have 7 multiple channels of income. Obviously, you cannot be able to build that in a single night or single year. You can't. Or if you can, then, well, that would be amazing. Okay? The point is this, at least have multiple channels of income. Na, kama haukulana lesson wakati wa COVID-19, uliona watu wenye hiyo ugonjwa venye ilikuja ikawasi wengi wakakuwa fired and they were frustrated, they didn't even know what to do, where to start and all those kind of things. Yeah, watu mpaka walikuja kurealize some of these gari yenye tunatumia kwenda job tunaweza uza viazi from cabbages and what have you from all over the place. Okay, that is the ingenuity that comes in when the necessity is actually incorporated. And we always say necessity is the mother of invention. That is exactly how we do the thing. So my dear brothers and sisters watching this video, kindly, I beg of you, make sure that at least budget as little as you can. Avoid having this called idle money. That idle money will actually mean harm to you more than good. That is the money that actually gets you into problems, getting you having in some dents and what have you and all those kind of things. So the point is this: that idle money will make more problems than it will mean good. Channel it towards investment. Na nikisema hii ni 2023, kuna vitu ambazo unaweza invest kwazo. Kuna money market fund hapo, kuna treasury bills, kuna treasury bonds kama kuna pesa ambazo zimefika hapo. Treasury bill unahitaji 100k. Treasury bonds you need 50k. All right? Except the IFB, that is the infrastructure bond, you need 100k. Kwa kitu kama SACCOs, you need even like 2,500 at the end of the month. You have an account in a SACCO that you can be channeling it some cash and continue yourself in terms of the savings. You see, we are having a conversation in this. No judgment, no nothing. And that's why I've said, hey, how about we draw close and just have a conversation? Because what I came to realize is that a lot of people, they suffer from what you call the financial literacy. Kutoelewa venye pesa huwa zinafanya kazi na kuengage emotions na vitu kama hizo. So at that particular point inakwambia, if you can just get some cash and settle up. You see, money loves someone who is calm, cool and collected. What exactly does it mean? Ukiwa na kimbelembele na mushene na vitu mingi, money feels like you are not at the right individual whom we can come to, And I always tell people, money is so spiritual. It's very spiritual than it is physical. Yeah, I know I might lose you whenever I say money is spiritual more than it is physical. Yeah, it is true. And if you can just close your eyes and figure out things to do with money, it's kind of a mysterious thing at the same time. You know, you can just imagine, yeah? It's like another God that people do worship. Like each and every day, people try as much as they can to do all those kind of things. So if you just engage it in a very physical way without incorporating some spirituality inside of it, then you might actually lose the game and you might be wondering, hey, how are people managing to get the G's and I'm not even getting them? Yeah. So you're supposed to actually incorporate, I always say this, control the controllables. Kuna vitu ambazo you cannot be able to control. And let me tell you a secret. When it comes to success, success is actually an intersection between a hard work and luck. Now, say this is a hard work, all right? And this is the luck. So that point where they intersect, that intersection between this hard work, all right, this hard work and luck, that where they intercede, that's what we call success, all right? That situation, that's where we call the success. So if you cannot, and there is only, out of these two, that is 1 and 2, out of these two things, you can only have a control of one, which is hard work. You can't control luck. You see, there's no way you can control luck. See, so what do? You control the controllables. Control that what you can, forget about that you can't, because you do not have a capacity to control the luck. You control the hard work. And that's why we say we work as hard as we can, all right? Along the way, the blessings hit us or the luck hit us. And then in the middle, we get what we call the success and we go up there. So let no one deny you or lie to you that success does not incorporate hard work. I am telling you there is a huge chunk of hard work that is needed to be incorporated in that aspect or in that journey of you being successful. So once you incorporate these two things, then at that particular point, you are able to actually make more money than you actually thought. So you may have forget all those kind of things that I've said in this video, but don't forget this. Success is always an intersection between hard work and luck. So, and you do not have a control over luck. This is out of your control. But hard work, it is in your control. You do the hard work, and if you can manage to do the smart work, and remember one thing, it all starts with hard work before it goes to the smart work. That's very simple. You start working hard, then after now there, you now start working smart. So do that, and I can tell you. And when I say hard work, does it mean like literally like working, subjecting your muscles to all those torture and what have you? Hard work also means making sure that you incorporate discipline deep inside of you, budgeting, doing something that you said you're gonna do and all those kind of things. That's what we call the hard work. And that only that, it can actually make you realize the full potential of yourself and the dream that you're actually pursuing out there. So get what, guys? Let me call that the end of my video, but it's not the end of me posting a video each and every day. So if you don't want to miss any good video of mine, do this. It doesn't cost you anything and it's free of charge. Down below there on your right, there is a small button written subscribe. Hit that magical button, like the video, and make sure you turn that notification bell. And by only doing that, a whole YouTube will notify you whenever I upload a new good video. So for now, it's a goodbye. Don't forget, see you in the next one.